The number one thing that contributes to my students' learning is being invested in what they're doing. So if they don't have an interest, if they don't have something that's important to them, to feel like they're doing this for a reason, there needs to be a bigger purpose for that. So we have to cultivate that. The perfect place for my students to learn would probably be outside, because technology lets us do that now. We're not constrained by the classroom anymore. We can go out with phones, with tablets, and we can collect data, and we can, use apps that are going to analyze, that are going to allow us to take back into a computer lab and put into some sort of post-production, or use in some sort of application like a geographic information system. Yeah, I think that the more we get outside and the more we get to places, the better, and we're lucky we can do that in this period. Technology positively influences my students because we don't look at it only in terms of rich media and high technology. We look at it through a whole range. So I want them to be able to use their phones, to use their computers and tablets, to use the various platforms that we have in class. But I want them to get their hands dirty too. I want them to, go into our archive. I want them to look at the photographs and see the handwriting and look at the newspaper articles and feel the trace of the author. And so I think that in the best world, you are combining those old traditional types of research, and you're leveraging it with the new technology, and then I think you've hit a home run. My biggest piece of advice for pre-service teachers is to think in terms of there's no bad turns. That's a really useful way of approaching everything, actually, where there's opportunity in absolutely all situations. So keep your radar up for teachable moments, for things that interest you. If you're interested in it and if you're passionate about it, that's going to translate to your kids all the time. Kids are super intuitive. They're going to pick up on that. So you have to be always looking on the horizon for new things. So there are no bad turns. There's just opportunities.